Yeah. No, they haven't replaced it. Yeah, they haven't replaced it. It's still the same. And the alarms are still in day mode. Right, okay, so we've gone down for would be a West Midlands Railway service from Dorridge to either Worcester Foregate Street or Worcester Shrub Hill. But we'll see. Well, that one's more modern than my one. My two. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, the alarm's still the same, so that's a good sign. And the barriers don't look in that much more worse a shape than what they originally were. I'll cross over to this side. The road, that fence is still broken from last time. We haven't had any damage for the barrier, like on the barrier, so that's I suppose a good thing too. Yeah. Well, you know. I'm expecting it to come from that way. We usually do, and then about a few minutes later we'll probably get another one from this side. I'll say that. Right, I'll see you in the next closure, which won't be long from now actually. As we are back, because the next closure may happen. If it had been... We roughly know this thing, so we know what this crossing's behaviour, like patterns or most of the time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But it's usually the same pattern every time. It usually does go from one closure then straight to the other. There it is. So you got... Okay, right, we have gone down for our next train, which is the West Midlands Railway service from Worcester Foregate Street to Dorridge. So yeah, again, like I said, from the last closure, that alarm has not been replaced, and which is kind of sad in a way. It's still flat. I'm kind of sick and tired of the flat alarm, but it doesn't matter. Well, which side of the crossing to do next? We'll maybe do the ZN side. I don't know, the space between this crossing and the other one, between this and News Lane, the space on this crossing is a little bit different. But you know what the funny thing is? News Lane's barrier is kind of like that. News Lane's ZO barrier is kind of like that. So basically the same as Langley Green. Oh. Okay then. The train will be coming from that way then, if anything. So. No, hang on. So, we're going to cross over to that side of the crossing for the next one. Yeah, there we go. Right, okay, these should go up straight away. Yeah, up they go. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next closure. Okay guys, we're back just in case, because it seems like... But if there was passengers on the train station... It should hopefully go down again in a bit. As you can see, they've been doing some work on the crossing, because the bit where the crossing is actually looked like the concrete thing. The concrete leveling has been put in place. New stuff has been put in, and as you can see, the road is closed apparently. But people are still driving on it. They may have just reopened it though, to be fair. What a time to come to Langley Green, honestly. I might go up there just to see what this says. Yeah. Diversion. Yeah, so this... That should say, yeah, road closed. The road that they're crossing on is closed, so people shouldn't really be driving. But it's a diversion, so that if they are going on it, they go that way. And then if they're coming down, they have to go up that way. They have to come down this way, because obviously the entire thing's closed. But people are still not obeying it. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're here for the crossing, but obviously they're doing like a... They're probably not doing an upgrade on this thing. They might be, actually. It is long overdue for one. Or the wigwags are, at least. The wigwags are still in working order, though, so I don't see why they probably are going to close the road at some point. No, they probably had the road closed so they could redo the crossing floor. That's probably why they had it closed for. And they've still left all the cones here. They might be coming back again to finish it off. Or to probably maybe do some things with the crossing. Maybe do some upgrades or revamp it. This looks like it has something to do with the crossing, because if it didn't have something to do with the crossing, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, because cars have to go up that way now. There we go. Not obeying the crossing. Going when you're not supposed to. It doesn't matter. This crossing is... actually, hang on. It looks like this barrier arm is brand new. Hang on, Yeah, look. That's probably why they've had the road closed, because this is a brand new barrier. It's a barrier, a brand new barrier arm, not a barrier. Okay, hang on. This one's still the old one, I can tell. The old new one, because it's still completely... Yeah, but that one... This one's brand new. Tell by how shiny it is. It's new. Well, it was long... This is... That's brand new. That's a brand new barrier. Look. No, there's still got the one over there. The old... Yeah. Okay, well, this barrier's been completely replaced. It looks like it, yeah. That looks completely new. Wow. When you expect the unexpected. And now there's another new barrier at Langley Green. That's probably why they've had the road closed. There's probably something happened with the other one. Oh, goodness. Yeah, but this barrier is definitely new, because the old one had some scratches on it, and this one's brand new. Yeah, this barrier, if you think about it, this barrier is brand new. Hang on. They can't say that this barrier was not brand new, because it looks brand new, and it's just as shiny. They haven't done the others. I can tell it's new because it's straight. Yeah, it's brand new. That is definitely brand new, because the other one was making a sound, so they've replaced it. We've finally got a new barrier on this crossing. This barrier... No, the barrier box is still the same, but the barrier arm has been replaced completely. I don't know, because it... Like, on the title of the video, we'll have, well, on one of them, brand new, like, we'll just have to put in brand new barrier arm at Langley Green Station level crossing. Put the train on its way. I see it stopped at the station. That's kind of good in a way. They kind of reimbursed this thing. They gave it an upgrade. Yeah, because I can tell they've done the crossing floor as well. Here we go. Here comes our train. Here comes the train. And it won't be long before we get onto the next one, so we need to cross. Yeah, they probably replaced it. I know that it's... Right, okay, so this should go up, or it might stay down. No, it's probably going to go up. Oh no, we're staying down. Nope, we're not. Yeah, that barrier has been completely replaced. And then this one is just... Right, okay, we're going to be going down again though. I'll see you in a bit. And guys, we are back, because the crossing, no doubtly, is going to go down again. We're on the side where the alarm is really loud. Depends really, honestly. That shouldn't sound as loud as it does. But I know. I do know the patterns of this crossing, so... misuse. Right, okay, we have gone down for our other West Midlands Railway service from Worcester Foregate Street to Dorridge. That was the other one that just came through about a few minutes ago, was from Dorridge to Worcester Foregate Street or Worcester Shrub Hill. Depends on which one you look at there. We'll set the far shots for that side last. Well, no, we'll need a far shot on this side, which is probably going to be the next one. But I'm just going to say this swing is... Right, we're going to cross back over to that side. No, I know that barrier is brand new. Like, yeah, I can tell it's brand new because the way it went down was... I was expecting it to make like a creaking sound, but no, it didn't. Brand new this thing is. I'll put my hands all over it, so it was brand new. I think they might have just replaced this. No, so basically what we're going to have to say in the title of the video, another brand new barrier at Langley Green Station, a new crossing floor. So, new barrier and crossing floor at Langley Green Station, level crossing. That's what we're going to put. And up they go. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next closure.